In November of 1997, Keith Gerber, who is now the sole owner, and two others opened Hoosier Pattern Incorporated in Decatur, Indiana. Over the years, Hoosier Pattern Incorporated built great relations in the manufacturing industry and invested in new equipment and technology to provide unparalleled service. Since opening its doors, Hoosier Pattern has seen continual growth in the pattern making business. Known for its reputation of quality workmanship and commitment to on-time delivery, HPI has gained recognition as a premier pattern shop. Hoosier Pattern is a national frontrunner in cutting-edge technology. An example of this is the 3D sand printer.
I'm currently an apprentice here at Hoosier Pattern. We work through the apprenticeship program. It's a 5-year program. I work through all the departments, through the machining side, the cam side, rigging side, run CMMs. I currently sit right now in the engineering room, and I write cam programs for CNC mills. And here at Hoosier Pattern, I mean, what we do is we provide hard tooling for foundries.
The apprentice program, it's a 10,000-hour program. I think it's 36 credit hours, which they'll take at the local community college, or some of them are actually with local high schools, with welding or blueprint reading, math classes, learning CAD, programming, a lot of little different classes. And the company actually will reimburse you for those, get a B or better, and you get your college education portion of it for free. So that, and then you'll also rotate in every department in the shop. They'll start in machine setup and setting up the machines, understanding, kind of seeing what we do here, so they get an understanding there. They'll rotate into the benching and rigging area, where they'll learn to assemble them, polish, learn how to run manual equipment. They'll go to the quality room, learn how to run a laser scanner and a CMM, which is a coordinate measuring machine. And then they'll also, towards the end of their apprenticeship, they'll start to rotate into the CAD and CAM departments, where they'll actually sit at a desk, program the machining centers, and also design tooling per whatever the customer wants.
I mean, it matters how fast you can get into the apprenticeship. Some people here had the advantage of, as they hired in, they got on it right away, so they're going to get to it faster. To where me, I'm not on it yet, so as soon as I get on it, I'll move up faster.
I'm in the apprentice program, and right now I'm currently in the CNC setup department and being trained in all the other departments. Well, I like working with my hands. Going through high school, books weren't my favorite. Liked wrenching on stuff, and then getting in this program was great because I get to work with my hands, and they send me to college and pay for everything, and it's worked out good.
I really enjoy my work environment. Keith alone as the boss is amazing to work for. He'll bend over backwards for you, work with you on anything. Like I said, with the apprenticeship program, it's one of the best out there, I feel, because he offers it to us. It's a set list of classes that we have to take at Ivy Tech. And you pay for it up front, but as long as you get an A or B and you work hard at it, he reimburses you for it. So there's absolutely no cost, with that at the end when you're all said and done. But with this environment, I mean, everybody here is easygoing, very, very well educated, and we all get along really well. I mean, I really enjoy everything here at Hoosier.
Like if I had rather go to college or here?
Like a 4-year university, yeah.
Well, if I was to compare them, I'm coming here and I'm making money instead of going in debt $20,000 a year and getting a better start. Financial wise. I knew I didn't want to go to college. I wanted a hands-on trade job to where I could learn as I go and build my way up and eventually make the big bucks. And here at Hoosier Pattern, I can do that. I am currently a setup guy at Hoosier Pattern. I set up all the CNC machines to run all our patterns, core boxes, etc.
At Hoosier Pattern, they have a 3D sand printer which prints several different parts at a time in this big box. After several hours, when the parts are done, they have to be removed from the sand and cleaned off.
Courses wise through high school, I would get in on the hands-on courses, such as your machine trades. Down in South Adams, they offer the different machining classes with, I'm not sure if it's daily. I think it's daily down there right now. I would highly suggest getting in those, taking any kind of manufacturing welding classes you can get into. That's going to get you a huge jump on what you need to learn. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure some of those classes, those credits will actually transfer over into your college classes. So if you can get your hands on there, get a basic learning of running all your hand instruments such as your micrometers, calipers, your depth mics, that's going to give you a huge jump for whenever you do come into the field. It'll give you a lot better opportunity. Math courses are pretty important. I would go through the heaviest math that we've got to go through college is geometry trig. So going through high school, I would definitely work hard in the math department because we run a lot of numbers. We're running a lot of numbers, we're running formulas, but everything's laid out for you. So as long as you work hard and you understand your math, that quality of math, and you're fine. And I would work up to at least a geometry level into high school for sure.
Good work ethic, mechanical knowledge, just basic reading mics, tape measure, just basic hands-on stuff. Yeah, I took welding classes, all the shop classes at Belmont. The South Adams Machine Trades is a very good class to take. I really enjoyed that one.
Take all sorts of math classes, vocational classes if you can, just to get hands-on experience before you even get into the workforce.
Work environment, it's a lot of fun working here. Everybody knows everybody, hangs out after work. It's a good place to work. Keith, he's a great boss. He treats us well, takes us out to eat, has work parties, and does a lot of good things for us.
We're looking to hire up to 11 people, including CAD programmers, machine programmers, looking for estimators for sand printing, estimators for foundry tooling, looking for programmers for the sand machine. And all those are going to be in the next 5 years. Classes that are really helpful would be any of your math classes, machine trades or metals classes, anything to do with building, looking at blueprints, understanding things like that. Any precision machining, CAD classes, Project Lead the Way is a really good class for it as well. We're also looking to add up to 2 apprentices in that mix of 11 people in the next 5 years. We'll normally add an apprentice. They come in rotations, so we'll add a few at a time. Tend to be every couple years we'll add anywhere from 2 to 3 of them. It's a 5-year apprenticeship, so every 5 years somebody's out of it, which then creates the opening. So it kind of depends on when we hire, who we hire, but yeah, we end up, I guess, anywhere from 1 to 3 every couple years. We're really big on an all-around pattern maker. An all-around pattern maker can go to any of the departments and be efficient. But once they're done with their journeyman, they achieve their journeyman certificate, which is all through the Department of Labor. They'll find an area where they really excel at and where we need them at. So somebody will be able to do anything within the shop, but they'll have their niche where they're really good in certain areas, and that's where we'll have them at. We have a very low turnover. Once you're in the apprenticeship program, honestly, I can't say we've lost an apprentice yet. We've had 1 or 2 people poached from us. We train them, they've got great training, and they're valuable to other companies, so of course people are looking to get them, and get them from us. But we have very low turnover rate. I'm not sure what the rate is, but once you're in the apprenticeship program, everybody stays. The low turnover rate is probably due to the intriguing work. It's I guess you feel an accomplishment at the end of the day, so you feel like you're doing something, and it's a great place to work. You make a fair living, and you learn things and do things that other people have never even heard of or only dream of being able to do. So it's a cool place to work.